but I have seen that nowadays students should also know about finance, how they can save their pocket money. You can also like talk about that also, how a student can be a financial planner, you can say, how they
Right.
can save their. So that is also a good topic. We should like, as a student, I should also save money for my future. We don't know what would happen in future, right?
Yeah.
So we should save money from the very beginning, right? So this
Right.
is really great. Yeah, and I am also preparing for masters in mathematics, and I also face a lot of problems regarding the entrance labels and all. Most of the students are also curious about to know how to prepare for entrance, different entrances. That is really great. That would be really helpful for the students. So I really wanted to, like, I am from the DU, like Delhi University. You have gone in IIT, then ISI. How was your life in both?
In IIT, when I entered IIT, I was a kid probably. I mean, and everything was like a very new experience for me. That was the first time I was away from home and with full freedom at my hand. And from second year onwards, I had full access to internet, and my hostel room was also only my room. It was a single occupancy room from second year onwards, not second, maybe third year onwards. I don't remember. They're third year onwards. Yeah. But the thing is, there was a lot of freedom. And that newfound freedom was something which I did not understand that how to use it. And everybody around me was an IITian. So I could not really understand that where I am. Because see, if you are living in your home and you talk to 100 people in your neighborhood and only 5 or 6 of them are of your level, then you feel that yes, you are somebody important. But let's say you are in a place where everybody is of your level, maybe 80% are above your level, then you don't really understand that you belong to a special place. You feel that yeah, this is an okay place. There's nothing special about this place. So that was something which was in IIT. Plus in IIT, people generally are not very studious, unlike the popular perception. Because what happens is, whenever a student goes through their class 10, they are automatically pushed towards IIT preparation,
Yeah.
that you have to get in, you have to do this. So a lot
Yes.
of people who do not have any interest in engineering, they enter into IIT. And the freedom which it brings, they stop doing anything related to engineering and do everything else. Singing, dancing, painting, writing, whatever. I mean, and most of the people after that stage then appear for CAT, they do their MBA
Yeah.
and they completely leave the engineering field. So that is
Mm-hmm.
the scene in IITs. But in ISI, the thing is completely different. Because if you just look at the numbers, ISI has like 15-20 seats in like almost all their programs in masters.
Yeah.
In bachelors, yes, they have more strength, but still it is very less. It's like this, that around 60 to 70 students can get into a bachelor's program in ISI. So a bachelor's program in ISI is like the aims, like, you know, I mean, in aims also, you cannot get entry even if you're like a very bright student. In my days, in 2010 or 2009 or 8 or 7, there was only one aims and there was only 50 seats. And in those 50 as well, you had reservations and all. So you had to be like the top 15 or top 20 in India. So it's very similar in ISI's bachelor courses. Yeah, I understand the master's courses are not that popular compared to the bachelor's program. So you have lesser competition, but still it's difficult to get in. So what happens is, a lot of people whom you will find at ISI, they are studious by nature. They have studied
Yeah.
a lot in their entire life, and that is why they are here. Plus, the second point of difference is that in IIT, you can read one day before exam, and get reasonable marks like 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. But in ISI, you will not survive. If you leave everything for that one day, you will fail in almost all the subjects. So that is
This
the
is really
difference.
shocking. I really don't know about it, that they are like students from IIT are just preparing one day before the exam. That's really shocking, because I think that the who are getting into the IIT are very studious. I really think that.
They were studious before getting into IIT, but the moment they got in IIT, they dropped that nature because now the goal has been achieved. Because see,
Right.
this problem is not the fault of student, it is more the fault of parents and teachers. You know, the coaching institute teachers, how they motivate students, they say ki, just work for these 2 years, just 2 years, and you can enjoy your whole life. So what will happen if you are repeatedly listening to those lines that say only 2 years, only 2 years? The moment you get in IIT, you believe that I have achieved everything in life, and you stop studying.
Yeah, right. And I have heard that there is relative
Yes,
marking, right?
yes.
In IIT as well, or in ISI also?
No, no.
Is
In
there a relative
ISI, you
marking?
have percentage, and that is absolute in nature. In IIT, it is relative. So that is not also, I mean, really a hardcore relative. It's just like that. You will be given grades, 10
Yeah.
out of 10 or 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. So few teachers have a very structured way of relative grading, that they will just give 10 out of 10 to 1 or 2 people or 2 or 3 people, and 5 6 will be given 9 out of 10. But few teachers are not that strict. They think that if you have scored above a reasonable score, they will give you 10 out of
Yeah.
10. So the relative here is not between students, but it's more like a teacher's perspective, that he will look at your score, but he will not directly give you a grade on that score. He will form an understanding that, okay, you have got 75 out of 100. So if that question paper was tough, he might give you a 9 out of 10. But if
Yeah.
it was easy, he might give you, let's say, a 7 out of 10. So that relative
Okay.
is more for the teacher or professor, not for the student competition.
Okay. That depends on the teachers, how
Right.
they give the mark. Okay.